It's Perp back in the video, and I wanted to try something new here. I got some gameplay, going in the background, some Halo 5 gameplay, some Call of Duty gameplay as well. If you want to add me on Xbox, my gamer tag is PerpGang13. That's all one word. Definitely follow me there. If you want to hop on some Halo or whatever. So definitely hit me up on there, add me on Xbox. But speaking of Xbox and just Halo, it was announced, I think it was pretty much yesterday, that pretty much Halo Infinite has been delayed till 2021. Now, but before I get into why I think this is a good idea, I kind of want to play devil's advocate for a minute. Now, there's a lot of people saying that this is going to hurt the Xbox Series X launch, and if I'm playing devil's advocate, it most definitely is, because now you can go with that narrative that Xbox has no games, or such and such. This could hurt the launch of the Xbox, because when somebody goes out to buy a new system, they're looking for some type of exclusive game that they can't get on their current gen system. It's understandable. That makes complete sense. There's tons of people out there. I don't knock them, because everybody is different, especially as gamers. Not all gamers are the same. Got some people that care about exclusives, then you have other people that don't care about exclusives, and they mostly play third-party games. Like me, I'm very casual. I don't really care that much of exclusives, but if I'm playing devil's advocate, yeah, of course this looks bad on the Xbox brand, because they definitely had a bad generation. As an Xbox person that uses Xbox, I'm not going to deny that, but like I said, I am not the type that's really into exclusives like that. I'm not knocking them. I think they're kind of silly at times, certain games, but I understand this is what these companies do to sell these products. There's exclusivity in other products outside of Microsoft and Sony. You have your exclusivity when it comes to Apple with their ecosystem and stuff. Like Samsung has their ecosystem. It's very different from Apple's. There are similarities, but they're very different. They have certain things that the other competitor doesn't have. That's just something we have to deal with. But I want to now switch things over and say why this is a good idea for Xbox and just 343 to delay this game, because now, instead of getting a broken game day launch, which would have hurt the brand even more, because a lot of people did not like the way that Halo Infinite looked. I thought, looking at it first, it didn't bother me. I thought at times the gameplay looks like it's gonna be fun. It looks like it's gonna have some dope, different type of weapons, But I'm also curious to see what type of game modes are going to be in Halo Infinite. And this is why I praise Halo 5 so much, is because the multiplayer, I can care less about the campaign. I know that's for the hardcore Halo fans and stuff, and I could care less. I'm more interested in the multiplayer. That's what I want to check out the most. Halo Infinite, Halo 5 gets a lot of bad rap, but I feel like it offers so much on the multiplayer side of things, where a lot of these other companies, a lot of their other games are kind of shortening up the content when it comes to online. Halo 5, you can get lost in practically any different type of mode. I like to switch up a lot on Halo and just shooters in general. I get tired of playing the same mode on Call of Duty or something like that. But I think this is a really good chance for 343 to really answer, or just, I would say, answer pretty much people's feedback and whatnot. That's a really good thing. People need to look at that. They should respect that they're willing to really listen to people's feedback and go back to the drawing board and really try to crunch down and get this thing out to people that want to play this. You know, I'm hoping that this comes out early 2021. You know, and we don't have to wait a whole another calendar year for this to come out. Even though I could wait, you know, I waited 13 years for Kingdom Hearts. I could wait a year for Halo Infinite. You know, I'm excited still. That's gonna be a day one, you know, purchase, even though it's gonna be on Game Pass. So either way, I'm not gonna have to spend any money, and the multiplayer is gonna be free to play. So yeah, I'm still, you know, I think it being free to play as well is not gonna be a issue, honestly. As long as they just handle this multiplayer like they did 5, they'll be just fine. Let me know how you guys feel about Halo getting, you know, delayed. Do you think this is bad news or good news for Microsoft as a whole? Some people are thinking that this is the end of Microsoft, which I don't know why you would think that. You know, these things happen in these companies. Yes, Microsoft has some missteps. You'll be a fool not to acknowledge that, but every company kind of has their missteps. Sony has their missteps, then they learn from that. They could easily fuck it up this generation. It's so easy to fuck up with, you know, consumers. All it takes is one bad mistake or a certain policy or something that turns the consumer off, and they'll go to the other side. That's what happened to Microsoft with the launch of the Xbox One. You know, that was a disaster. Ain't nobody gonna front on that, but you know, I think this generation, they're gonna turn things around. It's gonna take some time, most definitely, but let me know your thoughts on this, and I will see y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.